Here to kick off our team coverage is meteorologist Lauren Rautenkrantz with the latest advisory on Hurricane Idalia. Lauren?
Well, we do now have a Category 4. If you had your televisions on just moments ago, Robert Sveta did break that news here on air. But we do have now a 130-mile-per-hour sustained tropical cyclone. It is, but it's a major hurricane, now Category 4 status. This is just a 5-mile-per-hour difference in what we were talking about before, but nonetheless a very serious situation for our friends and family and just beautiful coastline of the Big Bend of Florida region. Okay, what we're expecting here at home, same impact that we have been telling you for days now. So we want to just stay the course, all right? It is kind of leading up the build-up as this is about to make landfall in the next 3 hours or so. But still, it is definitely jaw-dropping to watch this system come together with those warm waters, that low wind shear that we've been mentioning. So 20 millibar pressure drop in the last 4 or 5 hours. That is something that is just incredible as far as the meteorology goes there. And as it pulls up toward the northeast, it's a fast moving system, which is our saving grace for the flood threat, I would say, overall. But really it's the wind threat. Because it does move so quickly, those strong hurricane force winds are going to be able to set their way up inland much farther than what they would if this was making landfall as a Cat 1. So those hurricane force winds extend outward of the center by about 25 miles, which that will be far removed from Jacksonville. So we'll feel tropical storm force conditions. Columbia County, Waycross, we'll have to watch for those hurricane force conditions. And even closing in on the coast as well, Brunswick, you have a hurricane watch, a tropical storm warning right now. So we'll keep an eye on that. And of course, those feeder bands, they're going to start to come in a little bit heavier. And also to our south near Ocala, we're watching that tornadic threat continue to increase. So the Weather Service here in Jacksonville, we've continued to kind of keep that communication open because they are saying that we're going to see that tornado watch in the next few hours for us. So don't be surprised if you see that pop up on your First Coast News app as well. A little bit quieter in Clay County, whereas we do have those raindrops falling in central and southern St. John's, but thankfully no rotation in these current cells. All right, they're just dropping some good old plain old rain at this point. It is a bit breezy out there, but I mean, generally speaking, the calm before the storm right now, those Cat 1 gusts up to 90 out toward Columbia, Baker, Bradford, Union. Really, we're starting to watch our impacts ramp up. Our main window for Duval County today going to be between 7 and 7. That's the AM to the PM. We want to give you a 12-hour window for the stormiest of the weather. Expect the potential for power outages and anticipate, yes, with that tornado watch, we're going to get those tornado warnings. It's really inevitable with a tropical cyclone, let alone a Cat 4 making landfall in the Big Bend. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Clay and Putnam. So, folks, I mean, all these impacts right now, it's happening. All right, we've really just got to make sure we're staying put, watching things happen and play out throughout the day. Isolated tornadoes will also be possible up into southeast Georgia, and we'll probably keep that threat a little bit later in places like GLYNN, CAMDEN, NASSAU as that core pulls up across South Georgia today. Still as a very strong hurricane, even inland. We'll watch those high tides as well, specifically for coastal southeast Georgia, because we'll have the storm surge threat of about 2 to 4 feet. High tide is going to be around 8:30, 9 o'clock.